The Emerald City, Seattle, once gleamed with the promise of wonder and ambition. When eerie emerald auroras ignited the sky, a cataclysm split the earth, unleashing walls of roiling water that swallowed entire neighborhoods and toppled skyscrapers into fragile relics of hubris. 6 months on, the streets still whisper of agony and loss. Amid ash and ruin, reconstruction falters and unseen horrors claim the night. Their black parade marches through ruins, preying on the living. Sorcerers wield forbidden magic. Blood-starved vampires and ravenous shapeshifters roam freely beneath the cursed green glow. Pulsing overhead, the auroras serve as a sickly beacon to the darkness thriving below. Yet, there are a few who do not yield to desolation. Hunters rise, armed with blade and conviction, and a vow to drive these monsters back into the shadows. But when hope feels like a cruel joke, can one soul make a difference? Seattle, under its haunting emerald sky, awaits your courage. Step into Seattle Falling Tide, a HuntertheReckoning chronicle.
Hello, and welcome to the Dahlia World Gardens presentation of Seattle Falling Tide, a HuntertheReckoning chronicle. I am your caretaker, Tim Dahlia. What you are about to watch is an actual play of HuntertheReckoning, a tabletop role-playing game of horror and suspense set in the world of darkness. This is a game that draws on the darker, more sinister aspects of our lives and mythologies. Our story may contain mature themes, including but not limited to body horror, graphic violence, blood, death, mental illness, power imbalances, some sexual themes, and social injustice. Please watch at your discretion and take a break if needed. We have a system of lines and veils to ensure player safety, and we will respect them throughout the story. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and click that notification bell. And if you're feeling generous, join our Patreon. Anything we collect there goes directly to making these shows better. And with that out of the way, I'll hand the reins over to Sleepy so we can begin telling a hunter story.
I'm Sleepy. I'll be your storyteller for the evening. Let's start our introductions with Calon.
Hey, I'm Calon, and I play Martin Sherman.
And then Tim.
I'm Tim Dahlia. I'm the caretaker of the Dahlia World Garden, and I play Jessica Winters.
And then Cindy.
Hi, I'm Cindy, and I'm playing Dr. Evelyn Talbot.
And then Scot.
I'm Scot, and I am playing Draven Crawford.
All right. So when last we left our hunters, they had helped Jessica free the spirit of a girl trapped in a high school. About a month has passed, and there's been some casual meetups, but it is the evening of the official meetup where you all actually show up in person together and check in to make sure that, one, you're still alive and kind of figure out what the next plan of action is. So where would that meeting be taking place?
I would think maybe the safe house.
Either the safe house or the hunter bar.
Mm-hmm.
So do we want to go with FDRs or the safe house?
To the bar.
All right.
Yep, that works.
Who arrived first?
Probably Martin, because he was in the area.
All right. And then do you guys have a regular table, or do you just always find a random table?
Probably a random table. We're not veterans enough for that yet.
Sweet. So Martin arrives, and then who's next?
I'm thinking the doctor has to be, if not the first, one of the first.
Yeah, she's probably usually one of the first. So, yeah, Evelyn probably show up. Probably not too long after Martin.
And then how about next?
I would think that if the meeting is at 7 p.m., Draven is there at 6:59:59.
That makes sense. All right, so you're gathered at your table, that would leave Jessica arriving last. And you're gathered at your table, and it's probably 7:30, and Jessica has not shown up yet.
Martin will send a text out. Just a bunch of question marks and an @Jessica.
Is there a response to that message?
You see that it's received, but no response.
Left on red. Oh.
Wow. I'm hurt.
How much more time do you guys let pass before you do something?
Maybe another 15, but by then Evelyn's starting to get fidgety. She's already fidgety because she's concerned something has happened.
All right. So 7:45, if nobody else does anything, rolls around. Jessica, your phone starts ringing. And it says that it is Dr. Talbot.
Just it goes to voicemail, which is full.
Figures, of course it is.
What now?
So does anybody know where Jessica lives?
I think she's been couch surfing. I'm not entirely sure. She crashed at the safe house a couple nights, I think.
What was the last time any of us actually heard from her?
That's a good question. Probably over a week ago.
Her contact that was at the bar the last time we met her here, are they here now?
Uh-huh. He is.
Okay, Evelyn's gonna go over and just ask if they've seen or heard from Jessica recently.
All right. So you walk over to, I think we said his name was Bill. Let me check my notes. Thomas, yes. This guy. Hey, you're one of those people that we're gonna help Jessica out, right?
Yes, actually we completed that particular little adventure. And we've been meeting up here and there since then, but she was gonna meet us here tonight, at least we thought so. Have you heard from her recently?
No, she's about a week and a half ago. She crashed on my couch and haven't seen her since. Last I heard, she was partying.
That's about all I've heard too. Do me a favor, let me know if you do hear from her and maybe let her know we've been looking for her.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Thank you. I'm gonna go back to the table and just report that I got a whole lot of nothing. She did say she was gonna be here tonight, didn't she?
She did.
I mean, I expected her to be late, but leaving us on red and no response from a phone
Yeah,
call.
it's about an hour past. It's probably about 8 o'clock now. An hour past your agreed meeting time.
Well, we should go to wherever the last party she was at.
Problem is, she goes to a lot of them all over town. And by town, I mean Seattle. I don't have the faintest clue what to even start looking into there.
I mean, took me to a concert or rave or two, but like, I haven't seen her since. And that was almost 3 weeks ago. Trying to think if she was talking about any other ones.
You, because of the relationship you have with Jessica, could roll me a intelligence and how do I do awareness to remember if she's mentioned any like favorite club or anything.
0 awareness. Okay. But he is kind of a smart cookie, so maybe that saves it. 1 success.
All right, you know that she likes to party in the SoDo area. There's a couple like smaller clubs that she likes to crowd up, but you don't remember which ones specifically.
Would Draven happen to know? No offense to Jessica. Would Draven happen to know the cheapest location for one of these?
Yeah, go ahead and give me a wits and awareness to... Actually, I'd let you use investigation if you want.
I'm a little offended that you don't assume that I just get in on my good looks.
2 successes.
You know that there are like a couple really cheap clubs, but not really the scene she's looking at. The cheapest would be to catch the right show at Showbox, but that's more of like a venue than a club.
Evelyn picked her up from a location that was a party, I think. One of her God. Was it a rave? I can't remember what she said it was.
It was.
So you probably would have picked her up a little bit on the north side of SoDo, at a club just called The Warehouse.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That actually sounds familiar. So that's the one Evelyn knows about.
I mean, the best we've got is SoDo and the Warehouse. Good a place to start as any.
Martin, you know her scene. Maybe you could go with Draven and kind of hit the places that look, in SoDo that look like that. I honestly have no idea what I'm talking about here.
I mean, yeah, it's worth a shot, but what are you gonna be up to?
I'm going out to the warehouse to see if she's out there, since I know that one location.
Okay. Draven, that good with you?
That works for me, though I'm probably certain Draven's been to every single one of these locations as a party pooper.
Think some people are gonna know your face?
I should hope so.
He'll snicker at that. Be like, alright, let's go.
Good luck, guys. Keep me updated in the group chat. I will do likewise.
All right, so let's start with going to the warehouse.
Okay.
And its name fits it. It looks like it used to be a warehouse and is now a nightclub.
Okay. Evelyn pulls into the whatever parking is available nearby. Pulls her ID and the cash out of her wallet and stuffs her purse underneath the seat.
Yeah, when you get to the door, there's someone working the door. He asks to see your ID and says there's a cover. You've got at least one in resources, right?
I believe so. Let me look. I have a 2 in resources, so I'm good.
Yeah, this is well. I'm not even going to make you roll for it. This is well within the $10, $15 cover is well within your pocket change. And once inside, you feel the music pulsing. There's like lasers, fog machines, a DJ up front, and then 2 bars on either side. Or a bar on either side.
Okay, I am going to start. I'll obviously scan the bar areas. That's the area that's closest to me as I walk in first. And then if I don't see Jessica, I will start. Is there like an elevated area where people can stand around and watch the dance floor?
Yeah, there's it looks like it's supposed to look like a catwalk system, but it's definitely like a second floor with a big open area to the dance floor.
Okay, I'll make my way up there and see if I can see Jessica from up there.
Go ahead and give me a wits and awareness.
She got 0 awareness too. We're both airheads.
Does this land in investigation?
I'm gonna say yes, and your desperation did go up to 1 because of Jessica going missing. I just forgot to actually move the counter.
And I have 3 successes.
All right, looking in the crowd, you for just a second think you see her, but the like body type's wrong. You search for a while, and it does not appear that she's here.
Okay, I'm gonna pull my phone out and open the group chat and just let them know I don't seem to see Jessica in the warehouse. Any luck so far?
All right. So you guys, by this point, have been to 2 different clubs and got nothing, and are coming up on the last club that Draven would know of that's in that like cheap range, and that Martin would have been like, yeah, Jessica might hang out here. It's really small, just like a high school dance, like cafeteria sized dance floor with a bar on the wall and a small stage. No one is standing at the door on the outside.
I don't know how often she would frequent a place quite like this. She's probably got her preferences, but is it weird to you that there's nobody out front, or does it seem normal for a place like this?
Doesn't seem normal at all.
Okay, glad it's not just me. Shall we have a look?
Let's do it.
Can I roll? Hold on a second. Intelligence and investigation. Yeah. Looking into the windows and checking the door to make, is it unlocked?
Yeah. Or no, the door is not unlocked, but you see lights. It looks like there's some sort of dancing and music going on. You can hear the music from outside.
Okay, what do I see looking in the windows, if there are any?
Through the windows, you just see they're really heavily tinted over. But you see the mass of people dancing, colored lights moving around.
But the door,
and then on the door it's locked, and it's got one of those little slide windows.
Oh. Those are...
Right. Password, please.
Just give it the knock.
All right. Martin's got a pretty face. This is what he was built for. He's gonna knock on the door.
The little window slides open, and you see two blue eyes looking back at you, and you hear IDs.
Martin will flash his.
Even though technically it's against the rules, Draven kept his badge. So he just puts the badge up to the opening.
All right, give me just a second. And on the door, you hear like a big walk, and then it swings open, and a like pretty average looking bald dude with like piercing blue eyes is standing behind the door. Come on in.
Thank you.
And he shuts and locks the door behind you.
I don't like that.
It'll be fine.
I played too much VTM.
Yeah, inside it looks like a bar that's trying to be a club. Like it looks like a dive bar, but there's like cheap lights set up and the sound system's pretty subpar. No DJ, just a guy kind of like on stage, like flipping through a playlist.
How big is the crowd?
Like 50 people.
So it should be anybody, either Jessica or someone specifically looking at us weird.
Yeah.
I guess Martin will start looking around at anybody who seems like they might know something or like about the area, like gossip, other parties, maybe an underground party.
Yeah.
Like
so
that.
are you going about this in like you're going up and asking people, or you're just kind of like wandering through the crowd being amorous?
The latter.
Okay, so we're gonna call this charisma and persuasion to kind of like tease secrets and rumors.
Perfect. Okay. Oh yeah, this is gonna be good. Oh my god, that's a lot of dice. Let's see, 2 10s and 2 successes.
So you know that a couple people you talk to know of Jessica but don't know her, and find out that she's been mostly hanging out at Club 206. You also hear that like whatever drug people are doing there to party is making them weird.
Oh no. See, this is another thing that's happened a lot in VTM. Alright, well, I'm gonna wander my way back up to Draven and relay my findings. And given Martin's prior experience with this, he is understandably very cautious and a little nervous. I don't like how this is starting to look. I'm just saying, Draven, something's weird and not in a good way here.
Yeah, this club is pretty crappy.
No, it's not that. It's just the shit I'm hearing about what Jessica may have been getting herself into. This doesn't feel right to me.
Well, what does your gut tell you?
I talked to a few people. Most of them said, well, anybody who did know her said that she tends to hang out at Club 206 the most. But something about... What was the bit about the drugs again?
It's been making the people that party at 206 weird.
Okay, that's what... Yeah. There's a dealer there that's got some weird stuff from the sounds of it, and I don't like that.
Well, drugs are bad. So...
Right. Sure. Anyway.
Let's go grab the dock, and
Yeah.
it doesn't look like there's going to be an issue. There's no exit fee, is there?
No.
Okay.
No, you see that there's another door that is just a push to open from the inside. It just, for some reason, they have this weird speakeasy thing going on with coming in.
It's a wannabe exclusive.
But yeah, you're easily able to, unless the doc goes into hiding, able to find the doc and...
Off we
Yeah,
go.
I will meet up with them, and I guess we're headed for Club 206.
All right. If I can find Club 206, I actually have a background for it. So this is the outside of Club 206, and this place is much nicer than any of the ones that you guys have gone to yet. This is seems like a pretty big spot. People working the front door. There's a line out front.
Well, let's go in. Twice as nice means 3 times as sleazy.
I'm just going to assume that you know that from your previous career, and wonder if I am getting myself in over my head.
Martin's just gonna side-eye them. Like...
Poor Martin
It'll be
stuck
fine.
babysitting the old geezers.
Yeah, you guys just gonna wait in line and go in the legal way?
We're not waiting in line.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Why
All
would
right,
we
what's
wait
the
in
plan?
line?
To not draw attention?
In a place like this, you're not going to draw attention because everybody is busy trying not to be noticed.
Mm,
There's a logic there,
yeah. Okay.
I think. Well then, let's follow your lead. I'm gonna stand just a little bit back. I'll be around, but...
He
Martin
walks
is
up to the
gonna-
person at the door, and it's like, "Hey, Bill." No. That's not true. He doesn't know anybody there on a first-name basis.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, do I roll a percentage to see if his name is Bill?
I'm feeling
I would've-
lucky.
I would have made him. I would have done it just because of that. I would have done it. Call him on it.
So, how are we getting in?
We're going to walk up to the doorman.
Line's over there.
Standing back, but he is nearby.
Oh, we're not here for the club real quick. We just need to walk in and ask your staff a couple questions.
I can call somebody to come out and talk to you.
I mean, you could. I could call somebody too.
I mean, you want to get in, you got to wait in line.
Do you really want to do this the hard way?
Just doing my job, man.
Well, sometimes, and this time he just flashes a hint of the badge. We're just doing our job too. We'll be as discreet as possible.
Oh, my bad. I misunderstood the situation. Just don't cause any trouble.
Of course not.
And he, much to the groaning and complaining of the line, lets you guys through.
And then he turns around and makes sure that he hears him say to the doctor, "Lieutenant,
All right, let's go.
Martin is walking. Hoping that nobody recognizes him.
Already rolled for that, actually.
See,
All right,
he's
so-
2 steps ahead.
You walk into a large club. 2 dance floors, 2 bars, an upstairs VIP area. And it's loud. There's lots of lights. There's lots of people. Like, almost at capacity, you would think.
Well, that explains the line.
Yeah, this is where I come in. You guys do your thing. I'll be back in a little bit. Try not to get thrown out, please, Draven. Please.
Very
He says it-
inexperienced. You have a picture of Jessica on your phone.
I do. But yeah, I'll be using that.
Can you?
Step 1, we go to the bar. Share the picture.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that works. Let's start with that.
Yeah. Go up to one of the bars. The girl working bartending. Like, what are you having?
Nothing yet. I just need to know where this girl is, or if you've seen her recently.
I haven't seen anybody, man.
Okay, yeah. I get it. Sorry, no worries.
Yeah, sorry.
I watch him walk away from the bar. That's not the correct way to ask the bartender.
Right. I don't usually do it that way. So,
Draven, why don't you
It's
do
no
your
problem.
thing? I'm gonna go.
He pulls 2 20s out of his wallet, holds them up with his thumb next to the phone, holds it up in her face again. Are you sure you haven't seen this person before?
Look, I'm not trying to be rude, but 2 dudes come into a club looking for a girl. It's not a great look. I'm not comfortable giving out her,
and
whether I know her or not.
Martin is going to gesture at that, and that's when I realized what it looked like.
What looked like?
We look like stalkers. You fucking... Never mind. Don't worry about it. Well, do worry about it.
Okay, Evelyn is going to.
Stalkers don't walk up to bars asking for people like that.
Yes, I'm sure they do, actually. That's the easiest way to do that sometimes. Okay, Evelyn walks up to the bar and says, okay, but what if I'm asking?
I'm not supposed to give out, like, client information stuff.
I get it, but is she here tonight? Do you happen to know? We'll go find her ourselves. But
I haven't
do you
seen her
happen to...
tonight.
Okay, thank you.
But she's around a lot.
That's why we're here. Her friends have told us that. Problem is she was supposed to show up at a meeting tonight and didn't. So I'd appreciate it if you'd let her know if you see her that her friends are looking for her.
Oh, you guys could have said you were her sponsor. If you are, you've got some work cut out.
That's why we're looking.
Yeah, I would have never guessed the way that she is when she's here. But yeah, I haven't seen her in like a week.
Okay. That helps. Thank you. Sponsor. Okay, there's a good word.
What's the next move?
Did you say there was an elevated area here too?
Yes, but it looks like a VIP lounge. There's someone
that's
waiting
right.
at, like, standing guarding the bottom of the stairs.
Right, okay.
How brave is Martin feeling? What's the likelihood that Martin would have been here at all?
It's
for any
fairly
reason.
likely. It's like this is a pretty popular club with locals. It looks like a tourist place, but like you would know it as a like good spot for locals.
Okay. Would it then be fair to say that maybe sometimes the band members come to 206 after a gig or something, maybe?
Yeah, after a gig, definitely not for a gig. This is not the kind of place you would hear jazz.
But like afterwards, like when they wanna unwind and dance and stuff.
Yeah, there's a fair chance of that.
Evelyn's gonna turn around and kind of start eyeballing the dance floor and the door. So like from where the bar is.
I'm gonna pause us here for a bio break because I need that.
Okay. I can use it to think.
And I will be right back. 5 minutes.
5 minutes is fair.
5 minutes, 2 and 2.
All right, so I believe we had talked to the bartender and we're trying to decide on the next move for finding information in Club 206.
Martin is gonna go up to the VIP guard dude and chat with him, see if maybe he can get in because of his charm, but also his influence.
Okay, go ahead and roll charisma and persuasion.
That is, let's see, 3 successes and 1 10. So yeah, that's 4, right?
Yep. Yeah, it turns out that the last time you were here, you had VIP, so this guy remembers you and just assumes you paid extra for it again and lets you up.
Hell yes. He's gonna turn to Draven and Dr. Evelyn and wink and be like, "You guys have fun!" And then he is going to go find one of the more shady looking individuals, somebody he might know as a dealer, maybe. Or looks
Yeah,
like
for
a
sure. Yeah, you recognize a few of them up here. Of the more shady ones, is easy to spot. You would know this guy. He goes by Trucker.
Oh, God. Okay. He is just gonna pull out his phone and walk up to Trucker and ask simply, "Hey, you seen her around anywhere?"
No, not in a while.
When was the last time? Do you remember?
Oh, I don't know. Been long enough. My memories are just a little hazy.
Yeah, I don't think... Where do you count your resources? Oh, there we go. I see. 1. I have 1 in resources. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out how to navigate this. I think I'm gonna flash a couple of 20s and roll my eyes. Super subtle.
Go ahead and roll your resources, so just the 1d6, to see if you have enough, like, cash on you to convince him.
It's just the 1d6?
Yep. Or d8. Or d10, sorry.
Okay, that's better, because I got a 10.
Sweet. Yeah, you happen to have about $60 in your pocket. He smiles. Yeah, saw her a little while ago, probably a week, hanging out with some dude. Never seen him before.
She say much to anyone?
No, she was hanging out with a different crew than me.
Can you point me to that crew?
Don't see him tonight.
Damn. All right. Thank you.
Right about this time, you guys hear a commotion on the dance floor. and look out and see like the crowd kind of spacing out, and someone's in the middle, like freaking out, like yelling. You can't quite see what they're doing, except for Martin. You see that they're kind of like writhing around on the ground, screaming.
Somebody ODing?
Maybe. You've never seen an OD like this. This looks like movie possession. They're like thrashing around on the ground, writhing, crawling towards people.
Evelyn, unaware of what the cause of the commotion is, has kind of anchored herself against the bar so that people are moving around her and the bar. She is trying to look to see what is causing it.
Yeah, from here, you see that there's someone in the middle of that circle doing something and making lots of like yelling and screaming noises, but you can't get a clear visual.
Does it seem unnatural?
No, they're not contorting in ways the body wouldn't, or making noises that you would find the human voice incapable of when it's in panic.
Okay. Can I get a closer look from where I am at who it might be?
Yeah, it looks like just young clubgoer dude, dressed kind of nice, maybe late 20s. What's Draven up to during all of this?
I was over by the bar waiting to see what you were going to accomplish upstairs. I'm looking out at the commotion. Does it look like... It doesn't look like a drug overdose. It just looks like they're freaking out.
Yeah.
Is everybody basically just moving out of the way in terms of not wanting to touch them? Or does it look like...
A couple people kind of came forward, and he clawed at them and like crawl charged, so everybody's kind of keeping their distance right now.
Well, I look over at the doctor. Club 206, weird drugs, weird person. I guess we're gonna have to go over there.
That's what I was afraid of. I was kind of hoping not to have to deal with it, but here we go.
You're a doctor.
Not that kind of doctor.
Dr. Schmuck, it's same difference.
PhD, not an MD. I have basic field first aid treatment training. That's it.
Over to the commotion.
I will go with him.
Yeah, it takes some work to push through the crowd, and you see the same thing Martin did. That person like crawling around, writhing, screaming. Anyone that tries to get close, they like charge. Even club security's not wanting to get close to them.
I would like to... I don't know if I can do this, but using investigation to kind of make really detailed note of what their symptoms are like. Are their eyes terribly bloodshot, or do they seem to be having, more detail about their condition?
I'd say that's more of a medical role, but I'll let you roll intelligence and investigation, but it'll be more difficult.
Counting Creed?
For this, no.
I have 4 successes.
That's enough to get like general symptoms. It's some sort of derangement. Their pupils are super dilated, and they're sweating profusely.
Okay, I'm gonna look at Draven and say one of us distracts while the other one approaches from behind.
Okay.
Which do you want?
What are you gonna do from behind?
Hopefully stop them, get them in a get their arms behind their back, get them in a grapple hold.
You distract. I'll grab them.
Okay. Evelyn will move just a little bit out from the crowd and kind of like holding her hands out, kind of like this, and just be like, hey, easy, take it easy.
Yeah, they turn and just start screaming at you and like slowly crawling towards you.
Okay, and I'm just going to very slowly, about the same speed that they're crawling toward me, I'm stepping backward, but I'm still trying to talk to them. Hey, take it easy. Hey, relax. It's okay. You're safe.
Yeah, go ahead and roll manipulation and persuasion to kind of keep their attention.
I only had one dice to roll, and it is blank.
All right. So they get more agitated, and they look like they're about to charge you.
That's a good distraction, though. So I step up behind her, and I come up with the intent of grabbing her arms and pulling them behind her back.
All right. Let me roll to see if she notices you. She's distracted, so... No, go ahead and roll me a Dex plus Brawl for the grapple. She's going to try to oppose.
Dex plus Brawl. Okay. That reduces the dice pool significantly to almost nothing. 1.
You are a martial hunter, correct?
Correct.
Then you should be adding your 1 desperation die.
And it's a runner.
It's a runner.
Yeah, I had to switch to the dice tray. I got tired of chasing dice.
2 successes.
I'm just double checking combat real quick. So, you got 2 successes?
Correct.
So you guys are kind of just wrestling around, and you're not able to get a hold on her.
Okay, Evelyn will jump in to try and help.
Go ahead and make the same roll, Dex plus Brawl, and I believe if Draven is helping you, you add an extra die. Teamwork.
I have melee. Would
That would be for like melee weapon. Yeah, so if Draven's helping you, you'll add an extra die.
I have 3 successes.
All right, that's enough. Between the two of you, you're able to restrain this guy. And the whole time, he was trying to bite you. Like snapping his teeth hard together, trying to bite down on you. Neither of you rolled low enough that he was able to get any purchase, but...
Okay, well, that's freaky.
And he is hot to the touch. Like feverish, get this person in an ice bath, hot to the touch.
Wow, somebody call an ambulance.
You hear from the crowd that one's on its way.
Okay.
And then about a minute or two goes by of you guys, and between the two of you now, you're able to restrain him with, you rolled enough successes. Few minutes later, 2 EMTs come in with the stretcher, and like they look like this isn't the first time. And as they're loading him up, you hear, probably got into that cherry bomb.
Do I recognize
Yeah,
either of them?
they trying to get him in the stretcher, end up having to sedate him, and take him away in the stretcher.
Yeah, would either Draven or I recognize the name of that one?
No. You know that the club scene's big on these like designer drugs, and everyone's got their own name and their own little chemistry set that they put things together with. So it's not uncommon to come across a drug you aren't familiar with.
I just noticed on my sheet from last time I have some superficial damage. Should I take that off of there?
Yes.
Okay, Evelyn's going to stand up and kind of let the crowd, she's going to move back toward the bar. Kind of halfway following the EMTs, at least that far, to kind of listen. But, and then she's going to kind of park herself and go back to watching both the entrance and the dance floor, but also she's trying to decompress because that freaked her out a little bit.
Yeah, it takes about 15 minutes for everything to start back up. But music's playing, people milling about, dancing, ordering drinks.
Martin will come back down from the VIP section if, when asking around, he doesn't find out anything more than like anything close to the last week from Jessica. Like, does that?
Yeah, no one's seen her in about a week. And they all say she's been with some dude that they don't recognize.
Has anybody given a description?
Bleached hair, gold chain, bright shirts.
So like half the guys in the building right now.
Yeah.
Jessica's hanging out with my cousin.
One person says he looks like he's maybe 30, but he talks like he's got to be at least 50. Doesn't quite get the slang. His mannerisms are a little weird.
Is he like super, super pale, or is he just like a standard white guy pale?
Just standard white guy pale.
Okay.
Martin I could understand him kind of being a little leery there.
But yeah, then Martin will come back down. Tell him last week is as close as I got. I mean, like, she's been around, but not in the last week. Last I could find, or last anybody said, she was with some dude nobody recognized. And description is half the dudes in the building, so I'm coming up empty-handed.
Did anybody up there mention something called cherry bomb?
They did not.
Nope.
The EMTs that hauled that poor guy out of there off the dance floor mentioned something about that, like they'd seen it before as soon as they saw him.
I mean, I could go back up there. There's definitely somebody who deals in all things up there, basically.
Well, I don't particularly want you going back up there and alerting someone who maybe we don't want to know about us.
Fair enough. We could always go to another bar and ask about it, or a club or something. Similar scene.
I'm actually kind of starting to wonder if I should see if I can track her phone.
I mean, yeah, at this rate.
Let's regroup back home and see if we can get a couple more leads. I don't like what I'm hearing or what you've been hearing. Something's super wrong, and I'm not sure how far we should go because it's her life and her choices, but also I'm not liking what I'm hearing.
Yeah, something doesn't feel right about this.
Draven wants to go talk to Lenny.
Is Lenny his ex-partner?
No.
Oh.
Lenny's a 2-bit scuzzball who would probably hear about something about drugs.
Okay, well, that could be useful then, too. Why don't we meet back up at home? And in the meantime, you go do your thing, and I'll get started on mine. Martin, you can go with one of us, or keep looking out here. Up to you.
I mean, I think I'll just head back to the safe house. Meet you guys there.
Sweet.
If you want to
So
take
look
that with
like
me.
What was that?
Did you want to take a ride with me then?
Yeah, sure.
so we're gonna start with Draven and then go to the phone tracking. So, Draven, how do you usually get in contact with Lenny?
There's probably 2 or 3 specific corners that Lenny can be found on, and it's simply just a matter of showing up, usually when he wants me to be there the least.
Cool. Yeah, and that's pretty easy. He's the sketchiest kind of drug dealer. And you walk up and he goes, "No, man, no, we're not doing this today.
Oh, we are doing this today, Lenny.
Look, I'm not even working right now. I'm just hanging out with some friends. You got no reason to talk to me."
Are you sure? And I actually have a little bit of cash in my hand.
Well, if you want to talk business, we could talk business, but
See, I knew you were a reasonable person, Lenny. What do you know about Cherry Bomb?
cherry bomb. Why would you want that? That's like party drugs.
Maybe I want a party.
He just looks you up and down. There's only one place to get it.
Where's that?
Girl named Cherry under the overpass.
Cherry under the overpass.
Yeah. He points off down in a direction. I don't know SoDo that well. Yeah, over by where the camps are set up.
Okay. And I just start to I just reach up. And as soon as he reaches for the money, I snap it back. You're sure about this?
Well, of course I'm sure. When have I ever screwed you wrong?
This week?
I mean, that was different. That was my guy.
Well, let's hope Cherry's not your girl.
No,
Okay.
Cherry's cornered a market, kind of screwing the rest of us over.
How's she doing that?
No one can figure out how she's making this cherry bomb shit.
Okay. Thank you, Lenny. I didn't even hit him this time.
God. Jesus.
He's a weasel.
All right, so back at the safe house, how are you going about trying to trace Jessica's phone?
Oh, I'm busting out my global access hacker fingers.
All right. That is going to be a roll, and I need to bring your character sheet back. It's going to be intelligence and technology.
And also my creed.
Yep.
Okay, I have 2 10s and 1 more, so that's 5 successes.
All right. 5 successes. It looks like her phone is just out in the middle of the sound. And you're not seeing any islands or anything nearby that she could have gone to a party on or
Okay. Digging into the shipping traffic control computers, what is out there? Like, actually in the area?
Really nothing.
So she's not on a shipping container, like a container ship.
Right.
Not on a barge. Just out there in the middle of the sound?
What it looks like.
Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start looking in medical databases for references to cherry bomb.
That's going to be another intelligence and technology roll.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes.
So you see a couple reports of people being brought in for an overdose of what they're calling cherry bomb. It's a mixture of MDMA, ketamine, and then an unknown substance.
MDMA, ketamine, and then an unidentified substance. Okay. Signs, symptoms, and results of overdoses.
Dilated pupils, agitated state, extreme rise in body temperature, pain.
So Club Dude was basically a textbook example thereof. Okay. Martin, are you hanging around or have you wandered off? Okay, so I'm sort of muttering all of this halfway to myself, halfway to you as I'm concentrating on this.
Yeah, Martin would be in the room. I'm just thinking about where he would have seen that. Would he have heard of that or seen any of that anywhere? Probably not.
You probably heard people talk about cherry bomb, but it's whatever it is, it's new.
Okay.
Okay, thinking about it, what if I track Jessica's phone, where it's been for what towers it's hit for the last week?
It's just been all over SoDo. And then a few times it's gone out into the sound.
So there's no particular cluster of hits that would tell me where she spent most time?
Probably around the area Club 206 is in.
And I'm drawing a blank. Anything else anybody can think of? What boggles me is the trips out into the sound, but there doesn't seem to actually be anything out there.
Martin.
So Draven is back at this point. Does the phone ping anywhere? And he points out some specific overpasses in the SoDo area.
Does it?
I'm asking you.
Yes, but I'm asking our storyteller. Sleepy, does the phone tracing in the last week highlight the overpass?
No.
Not in particular. She's been all over SoDo and then out into the sound a few times. That doesn't make sense to me.
How far out into the sound?
Kind of out in the middle.
Yeah, far enough out that it doesn't look like they're going anywhere because there's nothing out there. But far enough out that this isn't just a little boat that your neighbor goes fishing on.
I'm starting to wonder about trafficking. But what? I don't know. I've heard that shipping lane traffickers will turn off the transponders on their boats, and if they do that, they can't be traced. But it's dangerous because they can get run over.
I don't know. You said there was an unknown substance in this cherry bomb stuff?
Yes, it's MDMA, ketamine, and something people haven't been able to identify, apparently. Labs haven't been able to.
I don't like that at all.
Maybe we should get some.
I don't know about that.
Well, I don't have the lab facility here to break it down any more than a medical lab could. I also am not a chemist.
Would Martin know? Okay. How detailed do you think Martin's knowledge of vampires would be?
It'd be very surface level.
Okay. So then that throws out him knowing about what I was thinking of. I think I know what's happening, but I don't know, but Martin doesn't know what's happening. I have strong suspicions anyway, or at least a suspicion.
So, Draven, what did your contact have to say?
He told me who's cornered the market on cherry bomb.
And this thing sounds really dangerous. Do you think she would really get involved with it?
Knowingly? Probably not.
Oh, you just made it so much worse.
Is it a regular trip to the middle of the Sound?
How many times has she been out there?
Like 3 times
In a week?
in the last month.
Okay. About every 10 days, give or take? I wouldn't say it's super regular.
And it seems to only be at night.
God damn it. I know what's involved. I know it.
Oh, do we know where it's coming from?
We know the primary source who's dealing it. We don't know where they're getting it from.
And nobody seems to know what's in it. I really don't like this.
Well, the
Maybe
person
we
who's
need to
selling it
find
might
out.
know, because they gotta know where to get what they're putting in it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm way more concerned about Jessica and what's going on with her than I am about a random street drug that may or may not last longer than this quarter. But maybe we should go ask that dealer if they know where Jessica's been hiding.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's the only lead we've got, and it's pretty shaky because we don't have a direct connection between Jessica and this drug, much less the dealer.
The phone is currently pinging in the Puget Sound
Currently, yes.
right now.
Right now. And it's not even in a normal shipping lane. It's just out there in the middle of the Sound.
We can go talk to Cherry.
I think she's the only lead we've got.
Yep.
Unless we had a boat.
I don't.
No, I don't have a boat.
Cool. We're gonna go to an underpass and buy drugs.
Who said anything about buying drugs?
Drug dealers usually don't want conversation until after you've bought drugs.
How about if we just buy information?
Lead the way.
You're the one who knows where I'm going.
Yeah,
Off we
you
go.
guys easily are able to make it to the overpass. It's not like a hidden location. And there's a small crowd milling around.
Martin's gonna start looking around for this Cherry character.
I'm just going to throw out there that Evelyn quietly put a 380 in her pocket as she wandered out of the safe house.
Oops. And all the wrong buttons on Roll20. I know what I'm doing.
I do that all the time, constantly.
I should be using it more often. I just don't. All right. So you are easily able to find Cherry because people point you in the right direction. and you see a very pale girl with like pastel or like platinum blonde, bleached to oblivion hair, way too much makeup on in that like gothy 2010s scene, emo kind of way. She just kind of looks you up and down. Can I help you?
We're looking for someone that we're hoping you may have seen recently.
See a lot of people.
Martin will hold out the picture of Jessica.
Evelyn's gonna hold up a 50.
Seen her, never talked to her.
Does she hang out around here?
Hang out? No. Swing by every once in a while with some people, but that's it.
Who is she with?
Group of people like to hang out at the 206.
You ever heard her talk about, making trips out into the Sound?
No, I know one of the guys that she hangs out with has a boat.
Okay.
Not really my crowd.
A lot of people keep saying that about these people. Do you happen to have a name for anybody in the crowd?
Yes, I just gotta look up which one it is.
It's Bill.
Scott is bound and determined that there will be a Bill here somewhere.
Yeah, some dude named Simon. I don't know him that well.
Simon, okay. That helps. Bleached hair.
No, black hair. I just posted description.
Because of course.
Leather jacket, jeans, black hair. Pin on his jacket.
A pin?
Yeah.
Any idea what that looks like? Been able to see it up close? Okay.
Looks like some kind of like company pin or something like that.
Okay. Is there a guy in the crowd that's got bleached hair, wears chains and bright colored shirts?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's who he's usually like hanging on his arm and stuff.
Okay. All right, thank you. And I'm going to go ahead and let her have the 50.
She slips it into her bra and then immediately turns and starts talking to someone. And then they exchange money and a small bag of like red crystalline powder.
Did Draven walk up with us?
Yeah, I did.
What does he do with this?
It's not my drugs.
Also, technically not his circus or monkeys anymore. All right, we got a name and a new description. I'm interested in that pin. I think it's time to look a little harder, especially a company pin.
Does anyone else around, like, are they wearing any shirts with pins or anything like that?
No.
Damn, that would be too easy.
Too bad nobody knows the name of the boat.
That is kind of the next step, is to get into boat registrations and licensing.
You would know that with the upset in Seattle, there's a lot more people that have moved to boats. At least in right there on the Puget Sound. Just like temporarily renting boats while they try to find a livable place.
Right. Well, and there might be a lot of people who feel that that's the safest place to be living, considering the tidal wave that sank like half the city.
All right, and I think that's where I'm going to end us tonight. It's about 9. It's just about 9, though.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, poor Jessica got all Jessica got to do is just sit around waiting to be found.
Yeah, that's fine. I could just do this, and I'd be fine. But
In theory, Jessica's been floating face down in the middle of the Puget Sound this whole time.
I mean, that's also a possibility.
Oh, that would be so upsetting for Evelyn. Evelyn, that's nuclear. Evelyn at that point. Nuclear. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Well, I have no
So
idea.
next time we get
Jessica.
together, we'll continue the hunt for your lost friend.
Excellent. All right, yeah, we can go ahead.